the human body is like a country, right? So, a country has its military, and each of the military branches have their own role. So we have a Coast Guard, right? That's supposed to go out there and keep people out. We have, the Air Force, we have the Navy, etc. And so the same thing with the human body, right? So when you're born, your body actually recognizes who are the citizens of your body. Like it knows who belongs to Dele Davies and who does not. So if there's any kind of foreign antigen or foreign protein that comes inside me, my body says, okay, hold on a second, seek and destroy. Now, the skin has a lot of, it's like think about the skin as a coast guard. It's got a lot of soldiers embedded inside the skin that their first job is try and find, parts of things, people that are trying to get into your country, into your body that do not belong. That's the first line of defense. And then throughout your body, we have, your white blood cells, and the white blood cells have different branches as well, and they all have their own roles. Then we have antibodies, which are what protect you when we get the vaccine. So the idea here is that the whole idea of the vaccine is when you basically prime the body with something that does not belong to it. So you introduce the foreign enemy or component of the foreign enemy. That is, for example, with the COVID, is the spike protein. So the spike protein is not part of your body, correct? So when you give the spike protein, your body's defense says, whoa, foreign enemy detected, does not belong here. Let's mobilize a defense to try and get rid of it. Now, the spike protein itself is just a protein. You can't do anything. So your body has an opportunity to mount the response to get rid of that. Now, if it's a virus, so if we're to get the full COVID virus, there's a war that's going on, literally a war, because the virus can only, it does not survive on its own. It has to get inside your cell. The spike protein is like a key that allows you to get inside the cell, and then it's dividing. It starts to multiply rapidly. Now, the war is that it's the rate at which the virus is multiplying and dividing and taking over your cells versus the rate at which your body is able to mobilize the soldiers to fight it, that leads to whether you're going to either have a mild infection, be deathly ill in the ICU, or die, right? So it's really a manifestation of how quickly the virus can multiply and divide and take over your cells compared to how quickly your body can respond. Now, what the vaccine does beautifully is that it primes your body. So when you get the vaccine, right, the first dose, the body says, foreign enemy detected, get ready, right? So it goes out and wipes it out. But then it's what it says, let's mobilize soldiers that we don't normally put where they're supposed to, like where we're mobilizing them. So that next time we see this thing, so when you give the second dose of the vaccine, the booster says, now this is really crazy. Now we know you're not supposed to be there. Now you have a deployment now of the armies that are ready and primed for next time you see it. So that's why, and I use the analogy, for example, that if you're fighting a war in the Middle East, right? God forbid.
In the Middle East, that's right.
Yeah, anywhere, right? You can so you can either wait to mobilize your soldiers from the United States. It's going to take months to prepare, get everybody ready, or you can have a base ready to go in the Middle East where you can actually respond quicker. So that's exactly how vaccines work, is that your body creates bases all over your body, right? So that whenever the enemy comes in, it doesn't have to wait for that attack mode to occur, for the virus to get into your cells and divide. It's ready to snap it out before it actually, attacks you. Now, the antibodies, what they do is, they wrap themselves around, the antigen, so like the spike protein, and prevent them from even getting inside the cells. Where Omicron's different is that Omicron has changed sufficiently that, the wrapping is not as efficient, right? Because think about, if you have the spike protein that maybe is symmetrically shaped, put around the virus in the first strain, now you have it totally different in terms of how it looks and how it's configured. So it evades your immune system a little bit more. So it's hidden, but still there's enough there that the body can say, I don't know, this doesn't belong here, let's weed it out. So that's the analogy. So your body really functions very similar to a country.